Hey guys, this is Matthew, known on the internet as Ting Thing. I am the developer of Platform Builder, and welcome to my desk. This is where all the magic happens and where I develop Platform Builder. A number of months ago, I had a suggestion from a member in our community, Christian Game Maker, who suggested that I create a time-lapse video of the development of Platform Builder. Now, I thought this was a great idea, but I was looking for a good opportunity to do that, and that opportunity has arrived. Today we are going to be developing a new enemy on Platform Builder. This is a snow-based enemy, long overdue. There's a totally new movement style in it as well, and so I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Without further ado, enjoy this time-lapse video of the development of our new enemy known as Chupper. Well, first things first, we're going to make the sprite for our new enemy. I want him to be kind of like a half circle, and so I'm starting to form the outline of his body there. This is a snow enemy, you know, so it's kind of going to look like a snowman head with a carrot nose and some eyes, and I'll eventually add some arms into him. But you'll notice that I do the carrot nose and the eyes on a separate layer so that I can interact with that apart from his snow body. Nice feature that was introduced in Game Maker Studio 2 that I'm capitalizing on. I want him to look sort of like a round thing, and so in order to do that you kind of want to add a lighting effect which produces the roundness of it. And so as I'm working on that, you can start to see that it's starting to look more rounded, and I'm satisfied with that, so I move on to putz around a little more with the eyes. I don't really know what I'm doing half the time when I'm doing sprites, and so especially with eyes, I'm just trial and error, trying a whole bunch of different stuff, seeing what works, what doesn't. One of the things that I want to do is I want to make sure that it looks good zoomed out, and so you'll see that I'm zooming out quite often to try and get the look right. Sometimes things look good zoomed in, but not so much when everything's a lot smaller. So that's the challenge of doing pixel art like this, and something that I've grown better at over time. I end up settling with the shape of eye that I've never done before. This is sort of a pointed top, and I didn't expect it would turn out looking like that, but I tried it out and it looked fine, and it kind of matched the body shape of the character too, so we ended up going with that. I'm working on the arms now, and I want it to be kind of like stick arms or whatever, and so I'm experimenting with that, adding some transparent or slightly transparent pixels on the side to sort of round it off at a distance. As you can see, it's starting to come together. It's looking good, but I do want them a little bit taller, so I experiment with that and just add an extra pixel of height there. Now we move on to work on the animation. This guy is going to be hopping around kind of like a frog, and so I want to have when he's on the ground and when he's in the air. The difference is in the arms and also in the width and shape of his body. So as we can see, he's kind of changing form a little bit when he jumps up, and we add the arms to that. It's going to be a nice little animation for this guy. Some final touch-ups with the sprite, checking collisions and all that, and now we're ready to create our object. What I do is I create a gruppy and I copy him and change it up to basically just modify the code to work with this new enemy. Our new movement style, like I said, is going to be sort of like hopping like a frog, and so he's going to be still on the ground, but he moves around as he follows the character simply by hopping. So it'll be kind of a fun new experience with enemies on Platform Builder, and I think that Chupper is going to add something kind of unique to the whole experience. There's a lot to be done in programming this thing, and I'm looking around at how I've done it elsewhere and deleting code that I no longer need, adding new code to make it all work. Hard to sort of keep, to explain everything here, but the point is you see that there's a lot of text and a lot of thinking and a lot of work that goes into the development of this thing. And this is a simple project, very simple compared to what I'm normally doing. Just adding a new enemy is not that big of a deal, but it's I've been working on so much other stuff for a while that it's a nice change of pace with Platform Builder. I forgot I need my enemies to face to the right, and so I needed to fix that real quick and get them ready to go. I'm listening to a lot of music at this point, kind of how I work, but at this point, unfortunately, my recorder stopped, so I'm not sure why that happened. And what I'm doing that I wasn't able to record was adding Chupper to Platform Builder itself so that it can be selected as an enemy on Platform Builder, and running tests to make sure that he's working and doing some modifications so that I get the jump right and everything as I envisioned it. But let me show you the completed result. Now we're ready to start Platform Builder, and it's all done and ready to go. And I'm just going to go to Sandbox where I have Chupper worked out. I was testing him here, and you can see there he is in Platform Builder. I run it up, and there he is hopping around, chasing me. As you can see, he sort of follows where I go, and it's a nice simple movement, but a new kind of movement that we haven't had before in Platform Builder. So there you go. That's the development of Chupper, and I hope you enjoyed watching this little video as much as I did making it.